So it's gonna be for next year. World first, maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah. Salut à tous ceux qui regarderont la rediffusion. Nous allons affronter les 2 derniers boss du nouveau raid, la bataille de Dazar'alor. Et peut-être commencer le nouveau raid, enfin le raid en héroïque. Pour le moment, le groupe se forme. Et voilà. Passez un bon moment.
Pudding.
Hello.
Je ne peux pas l'utiliser. Je ne peux pas l'utiliser.
Yao.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Quelqu'un qui est venu et qui est parti. Salut. Pour le moment j'attends, j'en profite. Mais normalement je saurais pas voir forcément les messages puisque je serai en plein trail et du coup je pourrais pas switcher de YouTube au raid. Non, on attend, le groupe se forme. On va peut-être faire des trash.
Ahoy!
Hello.
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 Aloha!
We're going to need one more healer. If one of you guys could go healer, that'd be great.
Oh, that's some good fixes.
Once again, we're gonna need one healer. One or two even.
Probably clear the flash here.
Yeah. If unfortunately, if people cannot go healer, then I am gonna have to move some people out. It's going to be group 6, by the way.
Je suis hors de portée. J'ai besoin d'une seconde.
La Horde s'est montrée impitoyable, sanguinaire. Mais les troupes de Kultiras n'ont pas cédé. Brisez la barricade et reprenez le contrôle des quais.
Vous n'auriez jamais dû défier la puissance de Kultiras, vermine! Cessez de les provoquer. Et concentrez-vous sur le rituel. La survie de nos hommes en dépend. Ah, ils survivront. Mais j'ai bien le droit de m'amuser un peu, non?
Mettez un terme au rituel de Serra de Kultiras. Et faites les terres pendant que vous y êtes. La Horde s'est montrée impitoyable, sanguinaire. Mais les troupes de Kultiras n'ont pas cédé. Brisez la barricade et reprenez le contrôle des quais.
Je suis hors
Vous
de
n'auriez
portée.
jamais dû défier la puissance de Kultiras, vermine!
Oh wow, so many more people.
Et concentrez-vous sur le rituel.
Sorry?
So many more people today.
Yeah, it's a bit too much to be honest. We only have 3 healers, so
We
if
shouldn't have pulled this banner right away. This is paper trash, we should just take it slow.
if people cannot go healer, I am gonna have to kick some people out.
So you can do it on heroic, but I'm guessing mythic is opening one wing at a time, right?
Oh, Mythic is next week. The
Yeah.
entire thing next week.
The entire thing. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
they said one wing and then the
No, that's
LFR.
LFR.
Do they have that the first 101st guild also on Mythic
Yeah.
to get the?
You get the title, I think it's called Defender or Attacker of...
Conqueror of
Yeah.
Dazar'alor.
On va d'abord choisir une cible. C'est trop loin.
Once again, if someone can go healer, that'd be great, or else I'm gonna have to kick one person out.
Je suis hors de portée. Trop loin. Je suis hors de portée. Je n'ai pas de cible. Trop loin. Je suis hors de portée. On doit d'abord choisir une cible. Je dois me rapprocher. C'est trop loin.
Okay, since no one can go healer, I'm gonna make it simple. The people that were not here yesterday, and I check every single person, I'm going to slash roll, and if you roll the lowest, you will get removed. I'm sorry, but I think it's the fairest way of doing it. We need a healer desperately. Only if you were not here yesterday.
I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm a healer.
You can stay then.
Okay.
Got hacks.
Still missing 2 people. Angel Fire? No, you rolled, never mind.
I can bandage.
Alright, Hunter's gonna be you, I'm sorry. It's bad luck. In the future, or maybe later tonight, you can definitely join. But for now, we're gonna have to remove you. Sorry.
But that was actually a very fair way to do it. Honest.
Yeah.
Hurts, though. Yeah, while we wait, I'll be right back.
D'enfer.
avec les taurennes? Génial. Dorénavant, entrecôte 2 fois par semaine. Le problème avec ces individus de la Horde, c'est qu'ils manquent de sophistication. Je faisais la queue chez l'éleveur de chauves-souris hier et tout à coup, le mort-vivant devant moi a lâché une caisse. Comme ça, sans vergogne. Je ne sais pas ce qu'il avait mangé, mais ça ne lui avait pas réussi. À croire qu'il avait
Simon, are you here?
Yep.
Can you tell us the wonderful strat that you have?
We get the boss's HP to 0.
Nice, nice.
And,
I like it so far.
Yeah. And then we slash laugh at the boss after, and then we get some loot, you know? I mean, it works for pretty much every other boss, so why not this one then?
What I suggest is that we stand in one line. So, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna explain with the markers.
And if you have the ad on you, you just stand behind the thing that slows you down, pop the ad, and then just, you know, look down the ad and look down the boss.
Is it kind of what we were doing towards the end of the night? Well,
yes.
where we basically just moved to the left when the...
Yeah, but instead of stacking, we just move, so we're just in one big line like this.
Mm-hmm.
So that we have a whole trail.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say.
So everybody is stacking them.
So I mean, it's that simple. Like, coming back over from the boats, you'll just like as melee, you'll just start as at blue, and then when the debuff starts coming out, you just move to green then, and then vice versa for range, you just start around orange. But then I guess you can, you know, be in a line between orange and yellow if you can still attack the boss at least.
Guys, if you don't mind me saying, I think it's easier if you mark one range guy and one melee guy and start with this guy 24/7.
I was going to assign that anyway, but that can get complicated because, you know, they could get the debuff on them that spawns the ad as well, so don't want people just mindlessly running around and trying to follow one guy. I mean, a lot of it is just self-aware anyway. You don't really need telling where you need to be standing in order to make it easy for everybody else. It's just basic mechanics, you know? You just want to be standing away from the green stuff. But, like, I mean, the only real problem we're going to have is if people are just a bit clueless with the debuff that spawns the ad. It's your job with the debuff to clear as much of it as you can before spawning the ad. So,
and spawn the ad at the back of the room.
Yeah, at the same time, you need to clear as much as you can and get as far back to the room as you can before, obviously, the debuff wears off and spawns the ad. And that's where the gateway comes into it, because then the gateway comes into it for the tanks. Then we can obviously communicate on Discord when to swap, take a gateway, call for a dispel, move back, and then you just kill the ad. It's as simple as that. The only thing that can really go wrong is people not clearing well enough with the debuff.
Yeah, but if we stack up, isn't there a danger for us getting the splash damage, or is that...
Well, I don't think there is splash damage. I think the initial damage isn't there. I think it's just when the stuff is on the ground. So. The debuff that spawns the ad is...
That's something I just read. Maybe it's on another...
No, you are right. If we stack and someone forgot to move, it's gonna die instantly. Because you cannot get damage from all of us.
Don't forget to move.
Yeah, that's just from Storm's Whale, right? That's what spawns the ad. That's what you're talking about taking damage from, yeah?
No. When you stack together, if you spawn like the green shit, if multiple people stand on the same position and they have a delay to move, they're gonna die. So all of us needs to move at the same time.
Yeah, well, the idea was to not obviously stack exactly on blue, but stack around that. You know, that's just like the markers are just there for like an idea. You don't need to stand directly on the markers, just be away. I mean, just be around that mark. I mean, don't forget you can stand like over here as well. It's like on the borderline from dropping in the water, but obviously don't drop in the water.
Yeah, that's what I read also. People are saying to spread around 4 yards apart and maximum 6 yards.
I mean, if that becomes a problem that we have, say, too many melee, what we can do is we can just assign like certain amount of people that starts on red and certain amounts of people that starts on blue, and you know, just try and look out for the timers to drop the stuff away from everybody else. I mean, it's not going to kill us if we're getting a little bit overwhelmed, because then one person can make the difference when they have the debuff. But the idea is just to try and make it as clean as possible. I mean, like, the boats aren't a problem, so that's the only thing that's going to really be a problem, is if we're just not clearing well enough.
With the boats, might be a stupid question, but do they have to die at the same time? Because last time we did it, there was no...
They give more energy to the boss, so the quicker one dies, then the other one needs to die as close to that one as possible, because they give more energy to the boss. But that's another thing as well, interrupting the boss when we come back. There's no reason to do it straight away. We can already be obviously DPSing the boss before we start doing his mechanics. So it's either going to be me or the other tank that's going to actually do it. So don't just interrupt the boss just for the sake of it.
Okay, okay. By the way, group 1, 2, and 3, you guys go to the left, and 4, 5, 6, you go to the right.
Just want to point out as well to the people who was there yesterday and that was on the right side of the boat, when you get the debuff, you don't really want to be stacking it too much in the middle, but you want to be stacking it in such a way that when the siren is coming in and, you know, is calling on somebody, that they get like pulled towards the siren. So you want to make sure that the person who gets pulled towards it can go through the debuffs on the platform, so that it slows them down. So we need to try and keep as much of it clear as possible, but at the same time make it so that the person who gets targeted by the siren can be teleported through.
Ricky, I think you're going the other way. Jump into the blue thingy.
Yep, group 5 should be on the other side, and group 2 should be on this side. Oh no, wait, you said 4, 5, and 6 right side,
4,
right?
5, 6 is right, yeah.
Yeah, never mind then, we're just missing the Warlock and the Hunter in group 6.
Shouldn't the tank be here?
Yeah, I am.
The other tank. It's fine now. We're good. We're good.
Does anybody have any questions before we get going, like, just so we can try and cover as much as we can now?
Do you guys know what to do on the boat part, by the way? Because I know some of you are new.
Yeah, but maybe you should explain to the left side and I'll explain to the right side then.
Left side is very, very simple. You just nuke down the boss and you move away from the electricity. When you have the circle around you, you place it so that it doesn't hit the raid.
That's pretty much the same on the right side as well. Like, we'll just DPS Joseph, we interrupt him when we can. Every so often the siren will spawn and still start channeling a spell on somebody that will, I think it instantly kills you away if you get through the siren, but the idea is to obviously kill the siren. But the person with the debuff should be trying to position its way behind the markers that's on the ground so that you can be slowed when being sucked in by the siren. I mean, you can see it for yourself. We can obviously have a couple of attempts, but a lot of people was there yesterday, so they already know how to do it. So we can obviously afford to lose 1 or 2 people who don't know how to do it.
Also, it's very important that the ads die together. And when you have the shield up, you just nuke down the boss and then interrupt him as fast as you
can. Yeah, that's one thing as well, just before we obviously get away from the boats, but when we go back to the boss platform, try and keep Discord as quiet as possible, because the tanks need to call their names and call for dispels, and that should be the only people that's really talking, to be fair, on other than now.
Also, another thing, on the left ship, the electricity is very easy to dodge, but if you get hit by it, you will deal a fuck ton of damage, so prioritize it. Let's give it a shot, see how far we go.
Don't use your big cooldowns longer than 3 minutes, at least on the boat, because this isn't obviously the proper fight, this is just a stop. Just use 3 minutes or less.
Also, after you kill the boss, you click on the orb here in the middle, and you get transported to the other ship. You finish up that boss, and then if you click on it again, you will get transported to the main.
Back to where we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warrior, you ready?
Don't forget to flask as well if you haven't already. It does actually help a lot if the entire raid is doing it. Are you starting a fire there or something?
It's warming up my hands.
Oh,
It's fucking freezing.
yeah, I know it's saying this. Okay, everyone's ready then. So, do you want to do a cool timer? Or...
Oh shit! Hold on. Fuck.
Ignore that timer then.
Ignore the timer.
That was fucking fake.
What happened?
I went off the edge of the boat.
Can the right ship summon him?
Fish while riding. Come on.
Oh fucking hell.
Can we put someone stone up on the right side, please?
Can you summon him, please?
He's on your side anyway, so
Oh shit, you're right.
never mind. Ignore that then.
What a noob.
Yeah, that was fucking noobish. I was
Yeah,
moving around and looking in my bag at the same time.
Do bear in mind with that as well. Obviously, on the right hand side, when you have the debuff, you can obviously fall off the boat, and there's no way to get back on it. So you will.
You die.
So don't go too close to the edge, where you're uncomfortable enough to fall off.
You have a priest now, so she probably can grip.
Yeah, it's risky, but it can be done.
Okay, let's go.
It happened yesterday, but during the fight.
Yes, that was me. We don't need to keep bringing that up.
I was just showing how to not do it.
2, 1. Vous connectez
Okay, that's it. Sea Storm on the right side. Try and not get them too stacked, but don't have them too clumped up together either, so we can obviously still move. Okay, we got the Sirening, so we need to kill this now on the right side. Everybody on the Siren.
Who's dropping the electricity in the middle of the raid?
I don't know, it happened twice.
Okay, interrupt.
Happened twice,
Nice. Just rinse and repeat this on the right side, basically. Okay, next debuff doing. Okay, we got a Sirening soon as well. Okay, Siren is now. Everybody on the Siren. Do you want to just wipe this stuff already, or?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, move out with debuffs. Whoa, that was a lot there in the lane. DPS and just interrupt the ad. Okay, debuffs again. Okay, good job. We've got a Siren Ink soon. Siren is Ink now. Everyone get on this. Out with debuffs.
On dirait que les petits nouveaux ils font tout ce qu'il faut. Hein.
Debuffs again, and then we've got Siren.
The right boat is way lower than the left boat.
Okay, we've got the Siren, and this is a wipe anyway, but just
Yeah,
to
of
keep
course.
people obviously minds going. And then that's basically it on the right side. Does anybody have any questions about it? Just obviously a call out though, that if it's called to stop DPS, then just make sure you stop DPS. Because they add this side and the left side both need to die roughly at the same time before we go back on the main platform. I guess we just jump off the boat now.
Let's wipe it, yeah, wipe it. Alright, so for the left ship, it's very important that you do not drop the electricity in the middle of the raid. Once that happens. Also, the electricity beams will always come after the debuff, so keep that in mind. If you get hit, you'll take a lot of damage and you will also get silenced.
Même s'il se battait pour une cause corrompue, je prie qu'il trouve la paix.
We lost 2 people on the right side, but I think that might have just been a clump up of the D-boss. I mean, it was fine. We didn't lose anybody to anything else, I don't think.
PoE. Again.
Again?
Oh my god.
You fucking kidding me? From where?
From the mob that I didn't loot?
Lol, what the fuck? Did you sell the other one?
Yeah, yeah.
How
It's
much?
250,000 gold.
Did it sell straight away?
Yeah, straight away. In like 10 minutes.
Wow, that's nice. Oh well, you're half a mil richer then.
Okay, 4, 5, and 6 on the right side. Let's buff up. Help stones and whatnot. We missed Resto Shaman on the right side.
Alright, I'll go again. Everyone have stun buff now?
Yeah, thank you. Let's wait for the priest and then we can go. Let's
Okay,
go.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, debuffs. Siren is inked now. Everyone get on that quick.
Okay.
Okay, Siren.
Do you get my thoughts?
What's the left side's HP like? Dugan?
Sorry.
We need more damage on the sister.
Yeah.
Okay, let's slow down on the right side then. Let's focus on the Sirens. Let's stop on Joseph on the right side and just focus on the Sirens for now. We were on 25 on the right side.
Res DPS on the left.
Okay, we're on 15. We got a siren ink though, so we need to kill the siren first. Focus on the siren. We're on 10.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even.
Okay, we can move Joseph then. We've got a shield ink anyway.
We've just had us.
Okay, kill the shield, and then we can just move Joseph before the next siren.
If there's a siren up, we need to focus it before leaving.
We're done.
Nice. Good off.
Don't interrupt the boss when he comes in, I'll do it.
Do not interrupt.
Not on the blue side.
Blue side,
or
please.
around the blue side. Then we're gonna kick. Okay. The first that is
Void.
okay, you need to move way out with that. Okay. The spell side in.
Do the boss.
We need to meet the
Yeah.
ad. Nuke the ad. The ad's a priority of the boss.
If you have Storm's Wall on you, Storm's Well, you move, you put it behind the cow.
You can clear the
cow.
green stuff with it as well though. Taunting the boss. Get ready to put on to your ad. You need to move again. Yeah, this stacking isn't going to work. We need to. We're too stacked.
Good yet?
Just put it down there.
Rest of DPS.
Spell side in.
Rest DPS.
Well, that's basically it. Rinse and repeat. Does anybody have any questions about this platform? Because this is obviously the main part now.
What did everyone get cut for?
Most of it was the stacking. Like, too many people were stacked, like, front top, and then obviously when we got C-Swell, there's too many ticks of it to put on everybody else.
Cool.
The splash damage. So we need to be somewhat spread, I think. But not too spread.
Guys, can we stack like what we did now, and someone just call move, and everyone moves 4 yards left, and then move 4 yards left, and repeat that, and that's it. You create one, and you create only one dot in pretty much there.
That
Just
means
that.
everyone needs to stack exactly at the same point.
And not just if everyone will be stacked like even with like 2 yards apart each other, they need to move 5 yards. That's it, and move. We do this for 4 times.
Okay, so you need to be close to the marker, but obviously not exactly on it, and not stacked with everybody else. Just be somewhere around the starting marker. We're going to start off blue, and then obviously move left, and then move right, and then vice versa. But the debuff that you need to mainly look out for is the Storm's Wail. When you have that, it's going to spawn an ad when the debuff is expired. But what you need to do is you need to clear as much of the green stuff as possible before it expires, and then get to the back of the room before the ad spawns.
Just go to the boat, I'll buff stamina on that boat, and then I'll switch to my side.
Thank you.
Buff up.
Yeah. I'm going to try and call as much as possible, at least, like with the mechanics, but it might get a little bit clusterfuck, so people need to just try and watch out for themselves.
On the ads, are we trying to get 2 dispels on one
Oh,
ad?
well, as much as possible, I suppose. I mean, getting 5 stacks is pretty quick. I think it all depends on how fast the person gets out with the ad before we can obviously get out with a dispel.
So when we're actually there, I'll wait till you get 5
disengage,
stacks.
stuff like that, so they can stay up until 3 seconds and then do that shit.
Yeah, and like try and move out at the last second if you've got something like a leap or the. Let's give it a go anyway. We need to practice that platform, so.
We need to practice to clear. I rarely see clearing though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to practice it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon.
Okay, we've got a siren ink on the right side. Okay, let's get on the siren.
Where's the healers?
Try and be a little bit more spread now on the right side for the D-boss because we're too. I'm gonna get him now. Okay, much better. We've got a siren ink as well in a second. Siren is deep. Let's get on the siren. Okay, D-boss out. Whilst percent on the left.
We're about the same.
Yeah, probably slightly below yours actually.
Okay, we've got a siren ink now.
Beams.
Let's get on the siren.
Left side, stop DPS, or slow down DPS.
Slow down on sister.
Yep, we're gonna get a siren ink.
Just do mechanics on left side, please.
Okay, let's focus on the siren and then we can push through the. Okay, the siren is almost there. We are 15.
Shield.
Got the shield. Okay, we're on 10. I don't know if we're going to be able to push it before the next ad. I think we're going to get another siren. Be ready on the right side, we might get another siren, so we need to kill that before moving back. Yeah, we're going to get one.
Stop DPS. Stop.
Ours is dead, because it was already low.
Okay.
Kill the siren, and then we can go quick.
Come in. Do not interrupt.
Okay, we're coming back.
So we spreading or we stacking?
They're both.
Okay, I'm kicking. Okay, be ready now. The first time is ink. Move. Oh no, that's what we have to soak. Sorry, my bad.
No,
we need to stand in the. No, the big circle is what we need to soak. Okay, we're gonna taunt the boss. You've got 4. Get on the ad.
Dispel Dunfam, please.
Spread. Get ready to soak. We need to soak the big circle. It's on the left.
And then
Taunt the boss. Okay, the next ad. Spell Saijin, please. Quick. Yeah. We need the next person who gets the debuff. We need you to clear like pretty well. The melee. Get ready to move. Pawn in the boss. Okay, we need to soak the circle. And spread. Someone needs to clear the next time they get it. Nice.
Good yet.
Outside in. Soak the circle. Spread. Pawn in the boss. Soak the circle. Yeah, soak the circle.
Yet. Circle.
Talk the boss. Spell side.
Flask release, your shaman.
Same with Richie as well.
Flasks and Risi. Come on. Flask.
Spread. Pawn with the boss. I know it was too late, but. Okay, it's the clearing. We need to, like, I know it's unfortunate we can't prioritize certain people with it. It's just going to be random. Like, Richie's got it now, you need to clear. We need to soak the big circles. Like, it's hard to see the circles as well because there's so much scrap on the ground.
How does the debuff look on the person? What kind
Like,
of guy?
like a lightning symbol-ish. I mean, it's called Storm's Whale, right? I mean, if you're using DBM or Big Rigs, it will tell you that you've got it on you, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need more healers, to be fair.
Well, the only option with the healers scenario is either replace, like, people, so we can obviously have a small group with the current healers, or poke some healers on the final. Since nobody...
Oh no. No, he's...
You lost someone.
Sadly, the tanks don't get the debuff that spawns the ad, so we can't obviously clear.
Well, you also need to have a tank in
Hello.
melee or does the...
Sorry, this is...
He gets that attack that...
Hello, Emilio!
Am I wrong, or is it
Comment
only
tu vas?
the range that are getting the debuff in the last phase?
I think it's random.
I think it's random, but it favors ranged, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we have such a huge room to work with. Why don't range just go all the way to the back?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I put, like, you know, markers, these 4 markers. Ideal for ranged, and then the melee have all of this platform.
Yeah, let's do that. Just range, just stand as far as you can.
There's literally no reason to panic. I mean, we're not going to hit the berserk range if we're even in.
Yeah.
So we just need to prioritize the soaking.
When your boss does his ability, if you can see well, range, just run backwards all the way, like as far as you can until the buff comes, or the and then go back and start DPSing.
I did notice that I was getting dispelled as a tank when I wasn't asking for it. Please don't dispel the tanks unless they ask for it.
D'ailleurs, question, pourquoi tu parles avec toi, enfin pourquoi tu écris avec toi en majuscule? C'est quoi ton délire?
Out by name as well, so ideally they should be as quick as we're calling it out, because the sooner we get dispelled, the sooner it slows the ad down and can deal more damage to it.
I'm logging in, but now I got the damn bug again with where you can't log in, so I log to unknown.
Okay. Also, people really shouldn't die in this ship phase.
Yeah, like this should be smooth as anything, the ship should. I think what we lost one person on the right side, I think, because he was too close to the siren when he got
the
so he just got sucked in by. And it's like an instant kill, I think, even on normal.
Cette logique est bizarre.
The idea when you get targeted by a siren is to stand behind the stuff that's on the ground, because it slows. Even though it does damage, it slows you. So there's plenty of time to kill the siren. Okay, we have 3 healers on the right side now. In an ideal world, it would be nice to have 3 on the left as well, but as Dugan said, people shouldn't really be dying in this phase.
Shaman coming?
Bon.
We need Richie on the right side.
He's AFK, I think.
He said be right back.
Okay.
On va y arriver. Et on va commencer.
So we have the range, we've quite a lot of range, but have the range just go all the way to the back and drop your as far as you can. Also, if you have the buff on you, with that spawns, just go through the calp, but also spawn it as far as you can, so it's much easier for us. Yes, with the debuff you can clear the room a bit.
Yeah, I remember those Valkyrias pulling you off.
Okay, let's go.
Buter des gens, c'est ma passion.
5, 4, 3.
Buter des gens de ma faction, c'est encore mieux.
Vous commettez une grave erreur.
Okay, we've lost somebody already. Okay, get on the siren. We clustered down there with the melee. Moving into the other side. Another siren will be in a second. Okay, we got a siren in. Let's get on it ASAP. Same place as last one. Another siren's in a few seconds. We've had somebody jump off the boat.
It's looking good on numbers there. Quite even.
Siren. I don't know why that guy just jumped off the boat though.
stupid move by me. Disengage that wrong angle.
I don't think he has to shield. What percent are you on the left?
We'll need to chill.
20.
Alright.
Just barely.
Okay, we need to focus the siren that seems to roll on the right side first. So let's get on the siren and then we should be able to push the ad after. Yeah, we're on about 11%, you know.
8%. Insist
Okay, we're gonna get the shield first.
Hold on with the PS.
Slow down, stop.
Slow down, stop.
Okay, we're on 5. We're gonna push it to the dots.
Do it.
Everyone
Let's
just
push it then.
Go,
For
push
the
it.
next siren. Okay, good job.
We are.
Don't keep the boss.
Range go to the back. Go as far as you can.
Okay, I'm kicking. Okay, we need to soak this. So we're gonna be spreading now. Spread.
Move.
Okay, magic, you can clear some around blue if you can, or around the range. Okay. Get ready to okay, nice. That's what we need to do. Okay, dispel Saijin. Dispel Saijin. Nice, get on the ad. Everyone on the ad. Spread. Nuke that ad. Okay, we need to soak this. Near blue. Corner the boss. Okay, we have another add-on down.
Catalina is
Right.
here.
Dispel Dumper. Add this one.
Okay, what the boss?
Both stats.
Dispel Saijin, please. Nice. Okay, Richie, you need to clear. We need to soak this as well. It's on blue. It's on blue marker. It's on the blue marker. Okay, nice. Okay, taunting the boss. You can get your debuffs on the ad.
Soak.
Dispel Dumper.
Get ready to spread now. Nuke that ad. Okay, spread. We need to soak. Mishara, you can clear as much as you can, please. Okay, dispel Saijin, please. Get on this ad. We need someone to clear next.
Russ and DPS. And the tank. Russ DPS as well.
Nuke that ad. We need the next person to clear pretty well.
Russ DPS, please.
Magic, it's on you.
So you up.
Okay, nice. Spell Saijin.
Soak.
Now we've got 2 ads, what the hell?
Yeah, that's like the in-range mechanic. You get more and more ads as it goes on.
Right, so what was behind on the ads then? Or spread?
Probably, yeah. Dispel Dumper.
But it gets easier to clear the board.
Okay, we need to soak this. Sentinel, I don't know if you cleared, sorry for that, I missed that.
He did.
Okay, we need to get on the ad. Like, the ad's a priority now. Taunting the boss.
Dispel Dumper.
Soak.
We need the next person to clear well. Like, the tanks are just getting trucked as well because there's so much of the crap near the boss.
With energy.
Yep, we're just way behind, that's why. We need to be quicker on basically everything. But I mean, people have seen later in the phase now, I mean, they've seen everything that needs to happen now, so.
clearing is
C'était violent.
Yeah,
The
clearing
best.
needs to be
Yeah,
better.
out of all the people that did that, only Magic did it. As well as drop the ad in the
Maybe,
end of the platform.
people don't quite understand.
Did anybody? I mean, I don't know if anybody ever did Draconspawn Mythic back in the day. But that's a similar mechanic. You get the debuff, you clear, and then you put the debuff away from the ring.
Which one?
That's basically it. Draconspawn in High Mode.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you get Storm's Whale, you need to clear the green stuff on the ground as much as possible,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
get to the orange/moon markers just before the debuff expires. It's that simple.
I do believe that we need more sort of control on the debuff that puts it on the floor. I think most melee or even range are spending more time moving away from it than actual DPS
Yeah.
does.
And it's not helping because obviously the melee are having to move away from the front markers just to get to the ad. So that's why we're getting a clusterfuck in the middle. So
The best way to clear is definitely to run to the front, clear a space at the front, and then run to the back, because then you'll get a pathway, you'll make a pathway no matter what.
Ce boss est trop violent. Arrêtez avec la violence.
I think we'll worry
C'est pas
about
bien.
mechanics before we worry about people's damage.
yeah, I mean that was what 56%, right? And we had like half the raid dead anyway. Majority of them was DPS. So
If everyone does mechanics properly, then
Yeah,
the damage
exactly.
shouldn't be a problem.
the smoother the mechanics go, the smoother, the quicker the boss is helpful with it.
When should be hero, by the way?
I don't know if we should just do it straight away, like before we even get the first ad, or are we supposed to be waiting until later, like when more and more ads come? Because
If we do it straight away, then we'll have just more time on the boss.
yeah,
Or we could do it
I
later
think,
when
yeah.
we've got 2 ads up. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe when the first time when we have 2 heads up, maybe it was the time.
or like fast instead. If we do it straight away before we even kick the boss, nobody's even moving then.
And also, we should have everyone up then.
Yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
later on in the fight, we might not have everyone up.
Yeah, let's just do it then as soon as we get back then, I guess. As soon as everyone's on the platform, we can just do it.
Yeah.
I'm
And if
guessing
that don't work, we can change it.
I'm guessing everyone's major cooldowns will be up by then. So
It's normally about 3 minutes it takes to kill the ads.
Yeah, that's why I said use 3 minutes and below on the boat, and
Yeah.
don't use anything more.
Oxed.
yes to go.
So sorry, but I need to go.
No problem.
Good luck, everybody.
On va tuer le boss.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.
We can do it.
Should we invite Amber or should we invite a healer?
Uh,
Yeah, I think healer.
healer would probably be more preferable.
That's just
It would just make it easier, won't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It would just mean that no one should die on both. No one should die anyway, right?
EU Horde got a world first glory, by the way.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, earlier.
Oh wow. They must have been really gunning for it then.
Yeah, for sure. They started at 8:30 yesterday, the moment raid was released.
I mean, do those people actually work, or they must, I mean, or did they take?
I don't think they do.
No, they can't be doing that. I mean, fuck.
Either that or they have very flexible working hours.
Well, I do remember from other games that I played, there was this like ladder that you went into battles and you collected points. And I was ill that week, so I was playing quite a lot anyway. But this guy, like every day, he went ahead like 1 million points. He was basically sleeping like 4 hours a day and collecting points. It was like impossible to catch up to him. Like fucking hell, people have no life.
Eager people.
Well, streamers, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is Pinu.
Yeah,
From
this
what
is,
we've experienced so far, this is definitely the hardest. And
this is harder
what
than
I've read,
James.
James, easier than this.
Yeah, it is.
Just gonna go to the loo while we wait. Yeah, but
Guess I'll be right back as well then.
We could try just do 522 for now until we find a healer.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
For sure.
But do Horde and Alliance have the same achievements then in this part?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Guess we can go like this, maybe move a DPS towards the right side or...
Here we go.
Can you put up a Hellstone?
Okay, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon. Messieurs, vous déchireront.
Keeps coming.
We have a siren.
Look. HP is about the same.
Okay, we have a siren. Straight after this.
Oops. Wait. Take.
Be careful.
Okay, we have a sirening. Probably D-boss first, yep. Okay, now we have a sirening.
HP is still the same.
Yeah, we're pretty clustered there on the right side, but we've lost someone.
Wait. Through it.
Okay, we got a sirening. We need to kill the siren before we kill Chosen.
WPS and sister.
We're gonna probably get a tank debuff as well. Yeah, we need to kill the
WPS
shield
and
first.
sister.
Okay, we're on like 7. We're about to kill it.
Okay. Go in.
Don't interrupt.
This hero now.
Hero brother son.
I'm gonna kick. Okay, we need to soak this. We need to move now. Okay, it's on the Russian guy. You need to clear as much as the green stuff before the debuff goes out. Okay, you can talk.
I think.
Okay, spell side in. Move that out. Spread. Okay, we need to soak this next circle that's going to be in. Soak this.
Let me take more stacks.
Order.
The next head.
Okay, magic, clear as much as you can before this. That's good.
Took you up.
We're going to taunt the boss.
Dispel down, fam.
Move that ad. When the ad dies, someone's going to get the debuff, so you need to clear as much as you can before the next debuff wears out.
Where's the miss? Just one.
Okay, it's on flask, you need to clear as much of it as you can. Taunt it, nice. Okay, dispel side in.
That's up.
Dispel side in. Move that ad.
Bring you up.
Spread. One on the boss. Okay, the next guy's got the ad. Cheat, clear as much of it as you can.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, soak that, soak that.
You're gonna have to
Take
do
the
yours.
12.
Yeah, it's alright.
Dispel side in. Need that ad. We need the next person who gets it to clear as much in the melee as possible. It's supposed to be between green and blue.
Leave it on me till I get 5 stacks.
Yep. Okay, it's on magic.
5 stacks.
Ornament. You got 2 ads now. Need to nuke these
Spell
ads.
down,
later.
down. Slow him, remember? You can slow him.
Soak this. Spread.
This one, yes. On
We
the
need
yes.
somebody. We need people to clear now. What side in?
Down to you, Rob.
Okay, clear as much of it as you can. Nice. Good job in melee. Soak this.
Leave it on me till I get 5.
Yeah, well done. Need to nuke these ads.
Yeah,
Ornament.
just talk now. Dispel down, fam.
Orb.
The boss is getting too much energy now. This is going to be alright. Dispel side in.
Orb.
Spread. Yeah, it's alright. Hearing's going better when it's on certain people, but we can't just rely on it going on certain people over time. Literally, the clearing is the only thing that's the problem.
What if we just do it normally, like in the beginning, where we just all stacked up together, and then move out when the thing happens, and then when one person, what's it called, storms well, just go over one and you get the entire batch, you know, and then run as far as you can to the back.
Well, yeah, it could work.
Because
Yeah,
now,
But thing is,
like-
if you get hit by the thing, you just die. But you should not get hit by it in the first place.
I mean, tanks are getting absolutely trucked as well because obviously we've got the boss on this, plus all of the stuff that we can't really move in melee because there's so much stuff on the ground.
Just trying to find little spots, aren't we?
Yeah. And when the tanks get debuffed onto the ad, it slows the ad per 5% of the stack that the tank has anyway, so you don't really need to slow the ad, the tank debuff does it. So the sooner you hear a tank call dispel, then that's when you need to be just moving the ad ASAP, but that's your priority. The sooner the ads die, I mean if we can manage the ads, then obviously we get more uptime on the boss.
Yes, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but you cannot move the ad more than the square over there. There are always ports there. So even if you take it until moon, it will respawn at the start of the square. So even if you move it way back, it's gonna automatically teleport it here.
So you
So
mean
don't-
the moon and the star?
Yeah, but even if you go with there, with the... Yeah,
and the
even,
diamond and the orange.
yeah, it's always porting here. So even if you die on the moon, if you start out of the moon, it's gonna automatically port here. So you can clear in the square only, you don't need to clear more than that.
I don't think having ranged stack behind, at the end of the room is a good idea, because then the range have to move forward to clear the camp instead of backwards, you know. And I don't think we have enough time to run forward and then immediately run backwards.
So there's one bug, by the way, that we were doing on a previous group. If you get your debuff all the way to the back and like out the way as much as possible and start jumping like 2-3 seconds before it disappears, the ad itself, it's really far back and it allows for even more time to nuke the boss. That's how we were able to get like to 6 or 7% on my last attempt. I don't know if it's something you guys know about.
Is everybody ready, by the way? I mean...
almost. Go to switch ships.
Like,
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous commettez une grave erreur. Messieurs, vous déchireront. Les vents emportent quiconque le décide. Messieurs, vous déchireront. Le grondement du tonnerre est juste. Nul n'échappe au courroux des cieux. Le grondement du tonnerre est juste. Nul n'échappe.
You really should die in both ways.
Did you want him up or?
No, no.
I'm not even having the call on the right side. People have got it like down to a T, I think now. We're on 35 by the way.
Don't know.
Yeah, down 25. Yeah, we 60. We're going to get one more siren, and then we should be able to push after that. Okay, focus on this siren now before killing Joseph.
Sister slowed down.
We're behind.
On 7%, it's about to get pushed after the siren.
Okay.
Oh, JK, we got the shield. Never mind, we recruit.
Okay, go. Good. Everyone's stuck on blue.
It's hero.
Second blue, second blue. Everyone.
Are we doing stacks?
Yeah. Everyone on blue, not next to blue, on blue.
Okay.
Wait, do not move. Do not move.
Now move.
Now move.
Now move.
Can you kill the
Shot,
ad?
shot.
Spell side Jin. Leave this ad. The next person is going to get the ad straight away, so just clear blue. You ready to move again? On green.
It's blue. Bunny,
Move.
bunny.
On the... No, I'll give you 5 stacks.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready to move the ad.
After red, goes straight to blue.
Need to soak
Spell
this
down
through.
there.
Nuke and soak. Okay, get ready to move again.
So
Move now. Okay, next person. It's on a hunter. You need to clear as much as you can. Good job.
Good.
To the end. To the
Stay on
end.
the red, stay on the red. No,
Okay,
no,
Taunt.
green.
Taunt.
Taunted.
Then green.
Dispel side in. Nuke the ad. Okay, get ready to move. Move. When the ad dies, the next person needs to clear ASAP. You need to dispel Dunfam on the ad.
Dispel Dunfam.
Okay, the next person is going to get the thing now. On one note, clear as much as you can. Good job.
Nice.
Okay, get ready to move. Move. Okay, taunt.
Stand between the reds and
Dispel
green.
side in. Dispel side in. Okay, nuke the ad. Okay, get ready to soak, and then get ready to move. Soak, if you're ranged, nuke the ad, and move. Pawn in the boss. Okay, the net, you need to clear as much as you can. Good job.
Nice. Go to blue, go to blue.
Okay, get ready to dispel side in and nuke the ad.
To green,
Okay, yeah, we're starting to get more ads now. We need to nuke these ads ASAP. I'm taunting dispel Donfam on the ad.
Can you guys rest me?
Nuke the ad.
Yes.
Okay, start clearing the next person who has it. Dispel side in and nuke the ad. Move.
Move to blue.
Taunting.
Dispel Dunfam.
Nuke this ad that's close to the boss. Okay, he's channeling on the boss. You need to nuke this ad. Okay, dispel side in and nuke this ad that's close to the boss.
Ready go. On the markers, not behind the markers. On the marker.
Nuke the ad ASAP. Okay, we're gonna have an ad in melee now. Taunted. He needs to dispel Donfam on the ad.
Dispel Dunfam.
Nuke the ad. Soak near blue. Spread.
Fine. You get the back head.
Boss energy is gained.
Dispel Sergeant. Yeah, we're getting overwhelmed. Like, I think the boss should be close to almost dying by this stage. And he's only on like 50%. I mean, it's going a lot smoother though. Like, people are getting the hang of it, but we're just getting overwhelmed now with ads.
Yeah.
That's because
Dispel Dunfam.
Yeah. And now it's a white.
Wipe it, yeah.
I mean, we've still got 50% of the boss's health to go though, that's the thing. I mean, that was with it going as smooth as it possibly could have. And obviously killing the majority of the ads, so...
The orb that sometimes spawn, it doesn't seem to do that much damage, to be honest. But does every person have to? Okay,
No, I don't know. It's split among all players and it's 180k, so like 2 players can easily soak.
I mean, mages can soak it if they just ice block. Hunters can soak it if they have the aspect of the turn. Paladins can soak it with the light
That's
charge.
another thing that Akko just said. Like, people are dying, and you're just contributing to the boss's health, but you're not helping diminish it. So your dying is doing like nothing for the rest of the raid. If like 5 to 6 people stay alive longer than obviously they did there, they might have got another like 10-15% off the boss.
How about we just make like a line, like I suggested before, make one big line, and then you clear the stacks, and actually never mind, that's a shit idea.
Oh, the stacking idea is the best. I mean, every guild that I've seen is like that, but you just need to move out into.
Well, what we need to do is we need to find a place to move, right? Those scalp at the behind the the markers can stay there because they will only slow down the ads. So instead of clearing the kelps behind the markers, just only do the markers so we can stand there safely. Because I'm seeing a lot of people when they have the storms thingy, just run backwards instead of sideways. You're clearing the kelps, sure, but kind of making it harder for us to kill the ad in time.
I mean, majority of people now have got like the idea of what the clearing is anyway. I think maybe the tanks, we need to be quicker with like taunting and getting onto the ad, dispelling, and then moving back. Because obviously, the quicker we get 5 stacks and then get it onto the ad, the quicker the ad dies anyway, and then the next person can clear ASAP and vice versa. Let's give it another go anyway.
If you knew, you're supposed to be on the other ship. Okay.
5,
Oh, when the hell was I moved?
3, 2, 1.
Vous connectez une grave erreur. Messieurs, vous déchireront. Le fondement du tonnerre est juste.
Please untie in the beginning.
We're on 25.
Same.
We're probably getting another siren before we can push. Don't just res people if it isn't in full focus.
Hunt, do not accept that, please. Just decline it.
Okay, we need to kill this siren before we transition. We at 10.
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, kill the shield, and then we can transition.
Just shut down for now.
We are on
Stop the
5.
Stop.
Okay.
Just go. Everyone stack on blue. On blue, not next to blue. On blue.
Okay, right.
On blue.
Kicking.
Do not move yet. Do not move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Go. Go to green.
Okay, because so we got extra.
Okay, taunt boss. Dispel Sage in. Nuke the ad. Move.
Yeah,
I don't know. Are we just too many people? Like,
can we just scale down or something? Because we have a lot of low DPS.
Maybe scale down to 20 or some shit. Yes, it's...
I mean, losing like 6 people, like one mechanic in one go is pretty bad to be fair.
We really shouldn't lose people in the ship as well. We lost
Oh,
two
always
people in
working.
that fight.
As well. Yeah, I'm just jumping off.
You don't need to be spread 4 yards to only when the splash happens. That means you move out of it. You can always stay stack on one spot and then move. Yes. Go check fucking YouTube or whatever you want.
The radius itself that the cap is in is 4 yards.
What do you want to do about scaling down? Do you want to keep like practicing like this, or?
I have no idea. I think it's better if you scale down, to be honest.
I mean, it seems only fair anyway.
It's too big of a mess with 30 people.
Yeah, and only I don't know. I mean, how many people do you want to play with?
Maybe 20 to start.
We can try that.
And that, if that doesn't work, we can always scale down even more.
There's no damage from stacking, man.
Last time we stacked together and it went fine.
The Future just killed it now on Heroic and they were stacking like we do, so please.
Do we? How do you want to?
I have no idea how I'm going to do this.
I'll be right back.
Any volunteers?
I don't mind if you want.
Your tank, I need you.
I'm sure other people can tank if need be.
To be honest, I mean, we have some like proper coordination as a tank, so I'd rather not lose the tanks. And it's not very often you get that kind of coordination between tanks, so.
You're good too, yeah.
I could just do wall again, you know. That's I don't know. Okay, let's try one more time with 30 people. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna remove group 6 and group 5 apart from you tank.
Oh, you could do this pool and then if it doesn't work well, go on DPS or who fucked up.
I know it's a bit of a dick move to say, but maybe we should look at overall DPS/deaths, who's died the most to the most easiest thing to avoid, and slash lowest DPSs.
Yeah, if you remove groups 5 and 6, you're gonna remove our best DPS basically.
Yeah, right, actually.
Yeah, I think that we should say that this is people's chance to prove they should stay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's face it, if it goes really well, we will just keep it as 30, so...
Just obviously for that, like, there's no negative, it isn't just pointing fingers or anything, it's just trying to get the bosses down, and so there's no hard feelings if you get removed for whatever reason. Since as people's gear will get higher, the raid will just become easier anyway, so it will just be easier to take people through then.
So if you mess up now on the ship, if you die on the ship, you're pretty much gone. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know.
The shame is offline.
Is he? Yeah, he is. Shit. Just give it a moment.
Shame they're still offline.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be coming back, to be honest.
No.
We could try with, I mean, we have enough healers, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Ja, det ser man. 1 second. False Light, can you go to the the right ship, please? Ship on the right. Buddy. Also, can people stop going AFK randomly, please? I mean, it's every someone's AFK. No, Bunny, you're fine, sorry. I'll see VDC it, 1 sec. No, he didn't DC. He's AFK. We could try to go 4 healers then, instead of 5. I mean, pretty much, if you're on the left ship, there's no reason for you to take damage, other than like, normal ticking damage. So, let's just see how it goes.
You should probably wait till he's out of the dungeon, so it scales down.
Yeah.
It was maybe a little hard, by the one.
He's back. Go to the ship on the right. Right.
Okay, let's go then. You do know we got 3 healers this side and you've only got 1.
Yeah, yeah. No, we have 2. We have 2. Bali and the Shaman.
Oh right, yeah, I did see the Russian. Let's go then.
Do you want to die now?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And up the damage. This is that turn.
Upload that. Everyone's standing still, must be.
Why do I have the boss on aggro?
I've
Oh,
loaded
yeah.
that tank.
You lagged out.
It's completely frozen. Everyone hasn't even engaged or not.
Je suis hors de portée. Je dois me rapprocher.
Oh, you missed it. You want to wipe now?
It's probably best because I had to cancel for a while.
So we wipe. Alright.
Yeah.
So that was.
Puissent les mères se montrer cléments.
Do you think they're gonna nerf this fight?
I don't think so.
The thing is, people are killing this fight on heroic. I think the thing that is holding us back is the size of the group and losing like at least 25% of the way to simple mechanics that people should have already adjusted to by now. And due to the fact that obviously Dugan is such a nice guy that people with low item level is taken in anyway, which obviously is just contributing to Moss's health that we called Yasmin. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I mean, I'm just pointing out the facts here, you know?
I mean, yesterday we had sort of the same people when we cleared it. I mean, we cleared every boss with ease, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is the true real boss. I mean, the first one in the
Yeah.
game.
This is like one of the ones you can't just brute force through.
One second. Let me check.
How are you gonna have it? It's either DPS, aka brute force, or it's tactics.
It's both.
Yeah,
Like, even if we had tactics to like, even if we had all 29 people alive and things was going smoothly, we're still going to get overwhelmed with the ads eventually, which is then down to people. So, you know, we can't really have the best case scenario. We need a balance of like X amount of people that's pulling the numbers and doing the mechanics at the same time, you know? That's what makes a mythic build. Was everyone ready?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon. Nul n'échappe au courroux des cieux.
Je suis hors de portée.
Les vents emportent quiconque le défie. Les cieux vous déchireront. La tempête s'abat sur sa vie.
brother is way lower than sister.
You say we need to stop?
Slowly.
Okay. Slow down on Brother Joseph then.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that confused me also. Somebody was running to the spot with me, and I run back, and it turned out that it was me.
We on 10.
26.
We need to kill the woman now. And stop on Brother Joseph. Stop altogether and just kill the siren.
Lost 3 people already, come on.
Okay, can we push or not?
Not yet, not yet.
No.
Stop completely on Joseph. He might transition to dots. He's literally got like, yeah, he's gone.
Shit. We're come to us and let's go. Be faster. What was that? I'll go, come on dude.
Nah, we lost 2, 4, too many people.
Yeah, check.
What, me?
Check that you have the buff next time
Get
if
the
you're
buff,
running
yeah.
away.
I just arrived on the boat though, from the teleport.
And you probably got the buff.
You probably must have gotten it the moment and you spread it to the entire bit.
Oh, we forgot to interrupt, huh?
But I mean, we already lost like 8 people anyway, so.
Yeah, also if you have the debuff on the left boat, if you don't have it, don't run to a corner. It confused the fuck out of me when I was running away with mine.
Alright, I'm gonna have to just replace some people. I don't think there's any point in even continuing with 30 people or 29 people. I'm just gonna scale down people. We'll go with 20 people now instead of 29. Also means I'm gonna replace or kick 1 healer. Let's just do the perk. No offense, but just because you're a perk. I hate doing this.
People didn't get places in life by just always being nice, you know?
Yeah, but it's not about achievements now. When it's about achievements, we can keep everybody. When we can't even kill the boss and we want to do achievements, so.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I'm thinking. Like, you know, you've got that glory one on Saturday and you've got like 100 people signed up, and if we can't even kill the boss on normal, never mind trying the achievements, you know?
Exactly.
Let's see. I'll kick 2 more people and then we can try with this. If it still doesn't work, then I'll kick me even more people. The majority of you are doing quite well, so I don't really want to kick you as of now. I want to give you 1 more chance. But yeah.
Do we need to rearrange the groups for the boats?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Once again, sorry if you didn't make it. I'm making maybe an event for it next week once we cleared it. Or let's say if we are at Gina, you can still get in. If Gina isn't such a pain in the ass.
We have still the warlock. Can you summon me back in 1 second?
There we go. Group 1, 2, and 3. You guys go to the left. 4, 5, 6 go to the right.
Can you just summon me back?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try.
So, I was making my fire. Crafting it away.
Oh, he left, it's fine.
People did that.
We had a ninja pool on the right side.
That's better. I was meant to drag them, so I assumed it was him.
On the siren. You're a little bit of a scruff there with the debuffs on the floor, but try and do your best.
Joseph is getting absolutely seen now.
We have got some decent beats. We got a siren again. Oh, it's in a nice spot this time.
Yeah, you can have to slow down on Joseph.
Let's just maybe stop altogether then. Or at least for now. Just trying to get your debuffs as outside as possible.
You want me to jump over to the sister or?
Oh
Oh yeah, but
We got a siren and we're on 25.
40.
So, only 4? What? Okay, we just need to stop altogether then, or maybe have somebody go over on this side.
You can't go over.
Just stop altogether. Just we need to just only DPS the shield. Yeah, just that's it. Just stop. Just stop. Okay. I need to DPS though to heal, so.
And dots.
Okay, we got a siren. What percent you on now?
15.
We need to still be slow though. We're only on at least 6%. Just stop altogether on Blizzard. Kill the. Just leave the shield for now.
Pop the shield.
Pop the shield. We're on 5. He's gonna die.
Yeah, go. Do it.
Very nice.
2%. Wait.
Oh.
Go.
Oh shit, we all
Wait till everyone's on the platform.
We all clicked it. Come to the robot.
Go blue and on
Oh, hero. Don't kick the boss. Let me do it. I'm gonna kick now.
Don't move yet.
Move.
There we go. Good job. Go to green.
Nice. Good job. Good. No, go back to blue. Go back to blue.
Yeah.
Blue. Okay. Torn. Dispel side in and kill the ad. Move. Go to green.
There's a go.
Okay, clear as much as you can. Clear blue. Go back to blue. Torn in the boss.
back there.
Dispel down.
Move that ad. And move. Move that ad, please. He's gonna empower the boss now. Okay, the next person, clear as much as you can on blue.
Only clear the markers, please.
Okay, get out. Spell side in.
There were people in
Yeah.
triangles still.
Yeah.
Why is he still?
Where's the PS? Just one.
Okay, the next person, clear as much as you can.
Only clear on the marks, please.
And then get to the back of the room.
Not clearing darkies.
I'm torn in the boss.
Dispel down, fam.
That ad needs nuked. Yeah, he's already.
Mais ouais, on dit allez sur le bleu. Et il y a des gens qui restaient sur le triangle. Du coup, moi réflexe, je vais sur le triangle. Et il y a des gens qui ont laissé des trucs qui tuaient dans le vert.
Et nice.
Et du coup, moi par réflexe, je suis allé dans le vert. Et je suis mort.
Yep.
The ad is all the way at the back.
Okay, it's going to dispel itself. It's fine. It's dispelling itself. Nuke the ad. We've got another ad. I'm torn in the boss, so you can debuff the new ad.
Dispel down, fam. Kill the front ad, please.
The next person is going to get it ASAP, so just be ready to move.
That's one DPS.
Totally.
So dispel Saijin. Nuke this new ad.
First one DPS, please. Fuck.
Yeah, we're doing it so, I guess. Torn in the boss.
Dispel down, fam.
The next person needs to really clear on the green and red, please.
Totally. Good. Quickly.
Where's he at?
Dispel Saijin.
Darkies clear.
Is the orb coming? Get the
Oh,
orb.
fine. Nuke the ad, and then we're going to get another ad. Torn in the boss.
Dispel down, fam.
Focus the ad.
The next person needs to clear. We need to nuke this ad ASAP. Taunt the boss. Dispel Saijin.
Good.
Clear well this next guy. Good job. Dispel Donphan on the ad.
Dispel down, fam.
Taunt it. But I mean, this is a wipe now. But I mean, just look how smooth it is already.
We need to stop losing.
Yeah. Maybe we should actually wait with the hero as well. Now that we're a smaller group, maybe we should just wait till the 2 ads stop coming in.
I think we should wait until we have the first set of calps, because we always have to move, you know? Also, I still believe we should only clear the calp on the markers, so just one line.
I mean, it messed us up when we had the one guy who just didn't.
Yeah, and then pretty much only when you have when you clear the one line, just run in the straight line backwards and go as far.
Yeah, basically that's I think that's the problem, because you don't need to clean the back ones, because you're gonna clean them anyway when you run away.
Yeah, exactly.
So you clean the 3 markers or 2 markers or whatever it is, and then you run as far as you can, because it gives us so much more time to kill them.
Also, if you can, prioritize blue over green.
Is the second mob second spawn, is that timed, or is that HP based, or is that energy based?
It's I think it's percentage on the boss based. Like the faster the boss dies, the more ads will start spawning. So that's why it's
yeah.
like
So it's basically like an extra every 25% or every whatever percent.
I want Cheat and Constantinople to go to the left side instead of right.
By the way, in this attempt, I was able to get all the way to the back with the ad by jumping at the very end, right before it spawns. Again, if you jump, it's not gonna blink forward, because otherwise it will blink forward because of the restriction of the area. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but when I had the ad, I went all the way to the back wall, and I was able to spawn the ad there instead of anywhere closer, and it worked really well. The ad, we had like 25 seconds extra with that to add, you know. Something to consider.
Can we
Also,
yeah,
we
maybe
need to really pay attention on not dying from seawall.
It's definitely progress, you know. It's a good thing at least.
Yeah, true.
Let's be quicker with the pulls as well. It's already getting quite late.
Yeah, for sure. So prioritize the runes over anything else, and when you're done with the rune, just run in one straight line backwards.
Or even just use the Warlock Gateway, you know?
Oh shit, you're right, yeah. We could.
Mr. Rogue? Sire, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just fixing a Vigor.
Okay, let's go.
Go. Ready.
We do portal afterwards then. Oh wait.
The Warlock's not here.
5.
He's here.
Okay, welcome back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon.
Je ne peux pas encore.
Okay, you need the Siren. So we're gonna get a silence. What percent you on?
38.
38. Well, you might need to speed up a bit then.
Or we can just
I think we're fine actually. We keep going at this pace. We got Siren.
DPS slowly on sisters. Slow down.
stop DPS in this instant.
Yeah, we're gonna have a siren again.
Holy shit!
Okay, move this siren. That's in the scuff place. Be on the 7. You're gonna get a shield as well though, so you're gonna have to wait still. You're gonna shield. Okay,
wait,
shield
wait.
gone.
Go,
Keep
go.
lying. Lying. Gone.
Perfect. Nice. Go to blue.
Are we waiting with hero this time or not? I think we should wait till about 50%.
Blue.
Okay, we're gonna interrupt the boss now.
I'll do the first orb. To move, to move. Move.
Just res him. Okay, taunt the boss. Okay, dispel side in.
Rock split.
You add.
Head up.
And then the next guy flares again. I'm gonna res him. Okay. This person clears well, and then to the back. Yeah, I'm gonna taunt the boss.
Go to blue.
And move.
Dispel downtime. You're good. Taunting. Going that one.
Okay, clear well. I've only got 8 stacks. I'm gonna taunt back. I'm taunting back.
Yeah,
Level 5. Okay, I got 5 taunt.
Good.
Spell side in. I'm gonna let you keep the boss till the next side spawns. I'm gonna soak this. Okay, we're spawning the boss. Yeah, you need to clear now the next person.
One line.
Darkness, hello.
Who's who is that?
No, we need any parts.
Dispel downtime. You're good.
Second time it never.
Just move that ad, and then the next person who gets it needs to clear really well on the red and green. Or I did it, all of it.
Jimmy's live on you too.
I'm fine with the 5 for the minute.
Blue.
Okay, dispel side in. Nuke this ad, it's moving pretty fast. Nuke the ad, and then the next person. Oh, we've got 2 now. So you're gonna need to dispel, do the. Don't follow.
Dispel done.
Nuke the ad, clear. Nuke that ad, please. Okay, I'm gonna taunt and you go and debuff the next ad.
Dispel downtime.
Move. Dispel side again.
Orb.
Torment. You need to go debuff the next ad.
Dispel downtime.
Nuke the ad. We've got 2. You need to taunt. Dispel side in, dispel side in. And debuff them both. Nuke the first one. And just clear well. Nuke the first one and clear well. Move. Tournament, you debuff the ad.
Dispel downtime.
Rest 1 DPS. Crow gear. Let's go. Crow gear.
Dispel side in, dispel side in. Nuke that ad is channeling on the boss.
He's torn immune. He's torn immune, so he'll open that door.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Dispel. Go side in. Luke, Beard. Nice clear. Warning.
Dispel down
We need
fast.
to dispel.
When do we arrow back?
We already have.
Oh.
Go side in. Dispel side in.
Dispel down fam. This head needs to die.
Yeah, he's challenging on the boss again. Yeah. Now we're getting over the one with the ads.
Dispel down fam.
Yeah, it's a white. It's 100 energy.
It's progress.
Yeah, but we still have players with too low DPS indeed.
I mean, now it's going, like, tactically, it can't really go better, I suppose. I mean, we're doing well with the clearing and getting the ads to the end of the room.
Maybe the problem is that people are clearing way too much at the back of Kelp.
Also, when we have two of the mobs, they both spawn the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second one should run straight away. There should be no excuse that the second one is spawning halfway closer than the first one. You know, the second one spawned like even before the first one managed to get to that position. If you get me. People are just running too late to drop off the mob, giving us too little time to kill them.
Maybe it is actually time based then. That like maybe it's a berserk rage check, you know. So the sooner you start DPSing the boss, that's when you should be using.
One second, so I forgot to buff the other ship.
Maybe you should pop hero at the start.
Yeah, that's what we're going. That's what we're going back to do.
Do it after the first wave of Kelp, I think.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon. Nul n'échappe au courroux des cieux. Le grondement du tonnerre est juste. Nul n'échappe au courroux des cieux.
Slow down on sister.
Slow down DPS on sister.
Yep.
Yeah, just stop DPS for 2 minutes.
Slowly.
Leave Joseph. Focus the silent.
You can kill him.
You're down, you're down, you're down.
Now we can nuke him. We got shield.
He's down, he's down. This is a lot of energy right now. With blue. On blue.
Blue arrow.
After this thingy.
Okay.
On it. Move.
We're here.
Cornered.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
That's
Just fell. Just fell down, I'm sorry. Come on, boys. Don't like that.
Clear. Darkets. Head up. Now to the back. Taunt.
Sorry.
Dispels hygiene.
Orb.
Torment.
You can probably just leave it on me. Just so I'll get 5 stacks for the next one.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Torment now.
Orb and add.
Just build done, fam. You got to cool down for 5 stacks again.
Yep. Just leave it on me for now. Okay. We don't have an ad yet, so. Okay, you can taunt. Spell Sergeant.
That. Press 1 DPS. Go gear, please.
Taunting. Oh no, taunt back. The ad isn't even up yet. Okay, taunting now.
That's
Dispel Dumper.
Orb.
Second ad incoming.
Taunting.
Spell Sergeant. Taunting.
Dispel Dumper.
Orb.
Taunt.
Taunting.
Spell Sergeant.
It's going way too fast.
Yeah. I think it's actually come down now to a DPS issue. Because like it's got to be time based or something, because like the boss is a lot higher than it was last time.
So, Dispel Dumper.
Spell Sergeant. It's too late now anyway, but
I think we should just downscale again.
after just a straight up DPS check, I mean, we had him at like 15 million with the attempt before, and we had a lot more people alive this time.
Yeah, but we had 3 people dead.
Thing is, I don't have many more attempts, so you know the problem to get another tank.
People need to run further back with that.
Yeah, people need to go much further back.
It's
You don't understand, do you? There is a bug with this fight. Like, you can't run that far back. Like, that just spawns near the orange.
No.
I told you right about this trick. You can, when you the last second or two spam jumping and it stays there, it doesn't blink. I'm telling you, I did that. Like, that's how we got to 5% last time we were doing it, you know.
I seen it. I was watching the ads, how far people are running back now, and some ads are spawning much further back than others. So, and that's also another thing, is that people are actually not DPSing the ads before it's halfway in. And I mean, not even a slow or anything. One ad just rush almost to the boss before people actually started to DPS it or slow it. And I think we need to have a better control on them, slow them, give us...
I still gotta say it's because people have too low DPS.
Can switch disc for a little bit more DPS.
Yeah,
and I mean really low DPS, like people being below the tanks. I mean, the fuck is going on?
You can get the ad all the way to here, by the way. If you guys look at me right here, you can get it all the way to here.
Yeah, you can.
And the way you do it is you have to be, once you get right here, you have to be jumping. It's some kind of weird bug. I'm not sure if it's intentional. Otherwise the ad will blink right here, and then continue its path. So technically you can get the ad up to here.
I mean, can we still keep trying and just like downscale a bit?
We are 2 for 14 now.
Yeah, but taking consideration two good DPS left, Mage and Hunter, and we still have some low ones, and those low ones don't compensate for the good ones left.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not to be harsh in anything, but yeah.
One second, let me make the groups real quick, and then we can go. One final one.
I was thinking, when the first ads spawn, one by one, we kill it pretty quick, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't you think we could try and let some DPS keep on the boss while we some other kill the ads, until of course we get to 2 by 2?
It's a good shout.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on the ads and slow them down, but this time I got knocked off.
We could maybe just have certain people just tunnel boss. Is there any?
Ranger on the ad.
Is there any?
Boss.
I don't know what DPS are like these days, but is there anyone that?
Belladonna and some other guys from Millie also.
Is there any people that sort of suffer from target switching? By suffer, I mean your DPS goes from like 10 to 4k.
I'm actually getting a DPS increase because of my assassination.
Then you should probably switch, definitely.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so is there anyone that's the reverse, where if they switch they have to ramp up, so it'd be best for them to stay on boss?
Guys, just a question. I always been the left ship, and now you change the ship, so I have to go right. Can I go please left?
Sure.
And anyone can go right, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
What is the scaling on the boss? How much HP? Does anyone know?
No idea.
Are we having some people stay on the boss?
I don't know, but I mean, I only have like 1 attempt left before I have to go at least, so
let's go.
Let's give it a go and just try like this, I guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vous méritez une bonne leçon. Messieurs, vous déchireront. Le grondement du tonnerre est
Je suis hors de portée.
nul n'échappe au courroux des cieux.
I need much more DPS. It's a slow way down.
Bravo, stop DPS.
Yeah, full stop. For fuck's sake.
We're on like 5%.
Yep.
Push it.
Push it, push it. Let's go. Stop him again. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Do not move. Do not move, do not move. Move. Light up.
This is a little too close.
Dispel Sergeant.
You get 5 stacks or as many as possible.
I'm basically taunting when the next ad is up like now.
Dispel down, fam.
Or
Do you know, retort to get your step back?
Yeah. We're too late. You get the stack. No, it's a good word.
Just if that did it.
was it Buddy?
Dispel Sergeant.
I've used the cooldown so far.
Orb.
Fallen.
Dispel down, fam.
Orb.
Ooh. Dispel down, fam.
Orb.
Everybody has to shoot.
Orb again.
Two.
Now we have 2 ads.
50%.
Dispel Sergeant.
You have to be jumping. When you get there, you have to be jumping in the very end, you know, to drop it.
Just dispel down fam on the ads. Dispel Sergeant.
Orb.
Just go to the ads already and dispel yourself.
Dispel down, fam.
Je suis hors de portée.
Orb.
Sorry.
Dispel Sergeant. When the next ad comes, just get Dispel straight away on top of the ad. So Torment.
Dispel dump him.
Dispel Sergeant.
Orb.
Don't get dispelled on the ad, that's all it.
Dispel dump him.
Orb again, stop.
Sorry, that.
Dispel down fam on cross. Fallen.
What's up?
Need to make the ad on cross. Dispel Sergeant. Dispel Sergeant again.
I got where, guys.
Dispel dump him.
You need the ad, you need to be... It's gonna be a wipe otherwise. Yeah, it's a straight DPS check, like it's gotta be.
Guys, did you notice that the debuff from the kelp gets applied to the ads?
Yeah, the kelp. Yeah, it goes on the ads. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're getting dispelled for.
That's why we're asking for dispels at certain times.
But guys, this 100% works with the jumping. I was able, every single time I was able to get all the way to the back, but just when I get there, I jump right before it goes, you know?
Yeah, I saw that. It's such a huge difference.
Yeah, but
Makes a giant difference, and we really need to be doing it. I'm sure this time we'll be able to take it just because we can put all the ads all the way to the back. Like, we're doing everything else really well, you know?
It was jumping. It worked once, but the other times it didn't. It literally the last second.
Are you facing in a special way? I'm just curious. If it's
No, I was just jumping, and we need to be slowing them right from the baby. They're actually pretty fast.
Everyone has a long boy.
Makes a pretty big difference. I think this is the closest we've got so far. Was it like 15-20% or something? And then
15.
So it's percentage based then, because if 2 ads came at 50% again.
Thanks for the run, everyone. I've got to go now. So I will see you next time or tomorrow.
See you, Simon. And the third ad is coming at 25%, I think, Doug.
What a shitty boss.
Definitely way too upscaled compared to the other bosses.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not
Rustican
optimized.
was so easy. We two-shot a Rustican and now we can't even get past the blockade for hours.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday when we were doing everything, I was like, okay, yeah, normal.
Is it possible to downscale?
We could downscale it.
Because I gotta be totally honest, I mean, a rogue doing the same DPS as a tank? Not gonna happen. Same goes for a hunter.
I mean, we go down to 15%. I'm sure we can do it.
Yeah, but it's just gonna get more hectic from there. It's not gonna happen.
Mm.
It's gonna be too much focus on the ads.
How does the kelp get applied to the ads, by the way? Is it when they walk through the...
No, it's when the healers dispel the tanks.
Ah, okay. And does it just get applied to the ad? Well, is it like an AoE?
It's an AoE around the tank.
Okay. And the tanks gain the debuff by being hit by the boss?
Correct.
Okay.
That's why we have to talk so much with taunting and dispelling.
Also applies a 10% damage increase towards the ads.
It does.
I think
And to everyone, actually.
I think Blizzard is trying to make bugs talk to each other. Because this is impossible without talking.
So was the last boss.
I haven't even gotten a Geno. Oh, you're talking about the mech one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's not good.
So how many stacks can you take at most when tanking the boss?
5, but
No.
you don't always get to 5 because of an ad spawns and you have to go out, so it's managed, but most of the time we get 4 to 5. Sometimes not that. When there's 2 up, you don't ever get 5, pretty much.
Okay.
And we didn't change. You say whoever said it makes a difference. We didn't change anything that last quarter we've done before. Every single time, every ad had debuffs on them. Minimum of 3, mostly. Are we good for tank or?
Yeah.
Somebody's saying that we should be pushing the boss harder, like do more damage once we get the second ad to the boss.
should certain people be on the boss the whole time?
It's more like what I was suggesting is to get the ad all the way to the back so we have more time to fight the boss too, you know? I think the ads are time based.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're time based.
I mean, look, let's do one final pull. If it doesn't work out, let's call it, and next Wednesday and Thursday, we just go heroic and gear up for. I think that's the best thing of doing it at the moment.
Yeah, like that guy is saying that literally phase 2 we need to be doing a lot of damage. Like having even more DPS people in the raid and like, you know, just 4 healers. And pop all healing cooldowns during phase 1 so we can get through it. Phase 2 doesn't require healing if everybody's doing tactics, you know? Technically speaking, like it's very little healing it requires. And that way, like just essentially get a lot more DPS on the boss. Just yeah, it's a DPS check essentially, you know. And also he's suggesting the idea of like everybody should be alive in phase 2. There's no reason for people to be dying.
You want me to take a right-hand side mount?
You take the right one, yeah.
Could you set me a stand, please?
Okay.
Could you make the warrior tank? Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go. Fun pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, terrible luck. Sorry.
Come on, Pino, let's have a DPS fight here.
Yeah, get all your DPS you can. Phase 2.
Smack you like an ult here, man.
Calm down, Dirty.
Okay.
You can kill it. Stuck on blue.
Way too soon.
Alright. 20k DPS, everybody.
Oof.
Oh no.
What's DPS?
Get back on blue.
You gotta slow that guy.
Orb. Orb. Where's EPS?
Dispel downtown, please.
Guys, I think I would need some explanation for this fight. I was watching it on the video, but I've never done it.
Just wipe it. Just wipe it. Okay, since we have made no progress pretty much, let's just go ahead and call it. It's pretty late. We haven't done anything. It's been next week we just do heroic and start from the beginning, get some gear, and then we can always go back if we have to or if we can. For now, there's no point. There's no point. Let's just go.
And thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thank you.
So you think we'll have to delay the glory?
Good question. No.
Well,
we can still see how far we can get.
I mean, we can still do the other achievements probably. I mean,
for sure.
It's only this was the mistake.
And we still need the requirement of finishing the red.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Good luck, have fun.
Well, I think I'm going to not sleep tomorrow.
What a shitty boss. And I'm sure Jaina is so easy.
Yeah, I heard she is really easier compared to this thing.
Okay.
I cannot even imagine it in Mythic.
We will see next week, won't we?
Yeah.
bah du coup on n'a pas fait de progrès.
99 people sign up.
J'aurais essayé. Merci d'avoir regardé le live et pour ceux qui regarderont la rediffusion, merci aussi. Et
It's
passez un
funny
bon
though,
moment.
where did all those people come from, right?